Qatar saying an Iranian ballistic missile has struck Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. That is the largest military installation for the United States in the entire Middle East. And it comes as a new CNN investigation is now looking specifically at the American targets hit so far by Iranian strikes, every single one of them. Tamara Klablawi is out front.
Satellite imagery showing the extent of the damage to U.S. military facilities across Gulf Arab countries is starting to emerge, part of Iran's furious response to an Israeli-American campaign that decimated its leadership. At least 9 U.S. military positions have been hit in less than 48 hours. These are relatively close targets. They're much nearer to Iran than its usual target, Israel. That proximity may give Iran's missiles and drones a better chance of hitting their targets. This is the port of Shuaiba, where just after 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, an Iranian strike set a makeshift U.S. operations center at the civilian port ablaze. 6 American service members were killed in the attack. You can see smoke rising from the fire. The blown-out 3-wide trailer blackened on the inside. There are few signs of fortification. In another attack, a drone, this appears to be the Arash 2, crashes into U.S. positions in Camp Buring. A building severely damaged. American helicopters parked inside the base were nearly hit. In Bahrain, a Shahid attack drone flies into the base that hosts the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet, one of the largest American naval formations in the world. It looks alarmingly defenseless. The drone hits one satellite communication terminal, clearly seen here. But the scale of the damage is more obvious here, warehouses and other buildings damaged. And another satellite communication terminal destroyed in a separate attack. We see this pattern of targeting throughout the region. At least 5 satellite communication terminals were destroyed. It points to a possible Iranian effort to cut US bases off from the outside world. Iran used an unprecedented barrage of missiles and drones. US Patriot missiles and other multi-billion-dollar air defense systems shot most of these out of the sky. But the ones that got through were enough to puncture the veil of security around oil-rich Gulf Arab states and the heart of America's security infrastructure in the Middle East.
So this is CNN talking about the extensive, damage caused by the Iranians to the United States, assets in the Middle East here. I think this mainstream media, most of them are beginning to realize that the youths are wising up, and there are a lot of information out there for you to know that So most people do not buy into their propaganda again. So you see, back in the days when I could remember when the war started there was a Russia invaded Ukraine. They came out and they were like, Ukraine is winning, a whole lot publishing, fake airstrikes. Like, I think this one is completely, because in the afternoon time, one of the videos I made previously, I shared a video where, CNN, most of their representatives are in Iran, that's Tehran, and they were going around and they were publishing videos where the entire city or the entire country is actually stable. No one is fearing about war or anything. Look, most of Uncle Sam's, I borrowed this word from Tino Media. He's my boss. I'm actually following his footsteps. Thank you very much. Most of Uncle Sam's, most of Uncle Sam's, military bases, military assets were severely damaged. Like, it is this, it is disheartening. Look, the Uncle Sam and his son, they totally miscalculated this war. Like, they did not anticipate this kind of strikes or resistance from Iran. The president of Iran came and he was like, no, right now, you see, like, I have some unconfirmed reports that there are underground, talks going on from the Uncle Sam side, where they are, actually pursuing peace, which Iranians are resisting. They are saying no, because they had first negotiation. They were in a negotiation room, and the United States attacked them. Second, the same thing happened. So they say right now they will never do, like, you have started the war and they will finish it. They have attacked, they have betrayed, diplomacy big time. This is the second time they have done that. So there's no room for trust again. So the Iranian president, Masoud Pezeshkian, was saying that this war has to end on their terms. They will not, listen to or go into negotiation with the United States again, because they have betrayed them on several occasions. And the US totally miscalculated Iran. They thought Iran was not going to retaliate against them this kind. And most of their military assets are like billions of dollars, billions of money worth of military equipment are all destroyed. Let's advocate for peace. War is not good. Let's advocate for peace. The end result of every war is bad. There is no a winner in any war, regardless of the nature of the war, whether being like the high intensity war, or maybe this military operation that Russia is doing in Ukraine. Like, there's no good end. So let us advocate for peace. This is Rising Empire. We are following the footsteps of Official Survival and Timo Media. Please follow us. Let us grow the empire together. Thank you for joining. Like, follow, share, so that the empire, let us grow it together. Let us grow it together. Thank you for doing that. Shalom.